Afternoon, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me move my keyboard out the way. Welcome to another reading from Queen Universal. I hope you guys, I want to thank each and every one of everybody who's taken time out to join our page or our channel. That is, I guess I deal with so many different things, but thank you for joining our channel. I am hoping you guys are getting something out of what I do. I hope things that I have talked about on here, the readings have been good for you guys. I'm hoping that the books that I use to get you guys familiar with different parts of what we do, I'm hoping they're helping you too. Also, I just wanted to let you know you can hit me up if you want a personal reading, if you want any life coaching help or services, or assistance. Definitely hit us up on youcan'tclipmywings.com. It is in the description box. If you definitely want to, also you can join our Facebook page called Black Queens Readings. Definitely check us out over there. I haven't done any live readings over there in a while, so I might need to do a couple of live readings over on Black Queen Reading, so you guys can, if you go over there, you can see some stuff. Because I hadn't done any at all. I just have been, what I've been doing is posting the cards that I able to touch and I bring out, and and I take pictures of them and put them on the page. So I'm going to start doing some readings over there too. Thank you. Welcome to another Queen Universal reading. Yes, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you're staying warm because in some places it is cold, and some places it's not. It's kind of warm here. It's about I forgot what's the temperature here, but it's chilly like, but it's beautiful outside. Maybe I need to go out on the front porch. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, so you guys, we have covered a lot in here. If you want a copy of your birth chart or you want to see what your birth chart says, go to alabe.com/free chart. And you can get your readings as long as you fill out all the necessary information. Again, I have a video where I actually did my whole reading on here. Okay. I did my whole reading and I showed you guys my birth chart. That's what it was. I showed you my birth chart and what it says on my birth chart. So definitely check out that video and also go over to that website. It's called, if you want to have a copy of your birth chart, it is alab or astro.com is another one. But alabe.com/free chart to get your birth chart, because this is what this book is basing a lot of information we're getting from is our birth charts. And as I said, each chapter has like little different activities you can do. And what I did was I filled out some of these activities by my birth chart. And it was the first birth chart I did. The new birth chart I did is a little bit different. So definitely go check that out. So now we're going to talk about the different, boy, wait a minute. Where do we start at? This is where we left off at. We left off on strength, weaknesses, and singletons, and what's standing out. That was the next thing that we were going to talk about. Because we just finished with the interception. We talked about the house systems, it's Platypus, the coach, the whole sign, the equal house. We talked about the way that the planets line up on your birth chart. Okay. We talked about the bowl, the bundle or the wage, the fan, bucket or funeral, the seesaw, the locomotive, the splash and splay or tripod. And that's how these dots represent how the planets are sitting in your birth chart. Okay. We talked about the houses. We talked about the angular, the succeeded, caded houses. We covered a lot. We talked about the 12 houses that shows up in your birth chart. I let you guys know that with me being an Aquarius, my house is the 11th house according to my birth chart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and we broke them down. You guys can go back and probably look at some of the other videos, and it breaks down the houses, okay, by your zodiac signs. And the personalities that whenever your zodiac sign falls into these different houses, how your personality changes. Okay. So now we're on the strengths and weaknesses in singletons, what's standing out. So, first of all, let's see, did we talk about the singletons? No. So, this will be something new. Okay. So it says here, what happens when you got a ton of planets in earth signs, but none in water? Or how might a chart with mostly mutable signs operate? Knowing which elements and qualities are dominant or deficient in your chart will give you a big time clue to your personality. It's simple to determine where you're strong or weak. You simply count them up, and from there, you can get a pretty decent idea of how you roll. Here's how this might play out. If your chart is full of fire signs, but you've got little to no water, you might be a passionate, impulsive, energetic, but display little empathy for others. But if your chart is swimming with water and lacking fire, this might show up as a hypersensitivity with little emotion. Got a bunch of fixed signs? You might be stubborn and determined, little to no cardinal, okay? And you may have trouble getting things off the ground. See how that works? Okay. When an element or quality is strong, it usually shines through a light. A missing element or quality can also stand out like a 7-foot tall basketball player in a room full of toddlers. But on occasion, it's not that obvious, especially with weak elements. In those cases, the person might overcompensate or seek out people who have that missing element as a way to complete themselves. For example, I have no fire in my chart, save for midhaven, which is 0 degree Leo. I'm incredibly fiery by nature and ambition to the core. Many people assume that I'm an Aries. I also surround myself with fire signs or people with strong fire elements in their chart. My favorite people are Moon and Aries types. So I know with my sign, what I do is, um, what I do is I surround myself for some reason, Leos. I attract a lot of Leos. I'm an Aquarius and I attract a lot of Leos. Both of my best friends are Leos. I have another friend that's a Leo. My baby sister is a Leo. Let me see, one, two, three, four, five people that I actually interact with they're all Leos. Leos are fire signs. So to keep me motivated, they keep me motivated. They keep me on it, They keep me moving. Whatever, they keep me moving and keep me on my toes. So I love being around those kind of people. Okay. So here we go. So a well-balanced chart would have about 3 to 4 of each element present. A chart with a strong element would have 5 or more planets in the same element. A chart with a weak element would have 1 to 0 planets in an element. Okay, so to determine the state of your chart, you'll need to look at the planets plus the ascendant and midhaven. The midheaven. I don't count the nodes, part of fortune, or the asteroids that are in. She was saying she doesn't count them in her sign or in her birth chart. So strong fires are passionate, confident, assertive, impulsive, independent, active, enthusiastic, and bold. A weak fire sign, lazy, unmotivated, apathetic, passive, lethargic, uninterested, fearful, and timid. A strong earth sign is practical, grounded, down to earth, methodical, persistent, stable, steady, and constructive. When you have a weak earth sign, it's disorganized, impractical, unproductive, ungrounded, unreliable, unstable, inefficient, and unrealistic. When you have a strong air sign, intellectual, adaptable, curious, logical, detached, talkative, cerebral, and articulate. Weak air signs disconnected, fragmented, scattered, uncommunicative, lack of objectivity, foolish, and indifferent. A strong water sign, sensitive, emotional, caring, moody, empathetic, intuitive, nurturing, passive, perceptive, psychic, impressionable, and sentimental. A weak water sign is cold, unemotional, controlled, unresponsive, closed off, lack of empathy, heartless, thick skinned, indifferent, and calculated. Now, don't assume the negative traits are set in stone. Remember, you have free will. Not everyone with a lack of fire is lazy. I'm a workaholic. And folks with missing water aren't automatically cold as a polar ice cap. These traits show tendencies, period. It's up to you to recognize those tendencies and work against that not so nice ones, okay? Here are some ways to adjust that. A remedy for weak fire. Find something to be passionate about, spend time with fiery people, work on motivation, and follow through. Gets lots of physical activities, okay? Remedy for weak earth signs, ground and center. Work on organization and good habits, spend time with down to earth people, garden, get a feel for the earth, spend time in nature. A remedy for a weak air sign, stimulate your intellectual side with reading, traveling, examining current events, spending time with brainy folk, get as much education as possible. And when you talk about a weak water sign, get involved in a good cause, explore mystical subjects, music, art as a therapy, spend time with sensitive people, find someone to nurture, watch drama, and hug it out. Okay? So I think that's so awesome. Let's move on to the qualities, okay? In the natal chart, an average number would be 4 to 5 planets in one quality. 6 or more would show dominance. If there are 2 or fewer, the quality is weak. While qualities are not as important as the elements, they still pack a cosmic punch. So when you have strong cardinal in your sign, in your chart, these people are action oriented, full of energy, motivated, love to get things started, restless and easily bored, and need to be doing something. They are ambitious to the core. They need plenty of action, which can lead to impulsiveness or fidgeting. A weak cardinal, instead of rushing to take action, the vibe is more methodical and less compulsive with these people. They need a bit more prodding or a robust motivating force before taking action. They may avoid taking action altogether. A strong fixed sign, which I am a strong fixed sign, and I am an air sign, and I can be weak too. These people are stubborn, set in their ways, stable, resistant to change, strong willed, and slow to start, but still reach goals through steady, determined effort. They enjoy being in the comfort zone, in their comfort zone, and while there is nothing wrong with that, they can get into ruts from time to time. Oh my God. How'd you say that? Weak fixed signs, okay, instead of having the steady energy to get things done, a weak fixed chart might indicate a personality that lacks initiative or doesn't follow through. These people need structure and routine. Willpower may need to be developed. So when you have a strong mutable sign, these people are adaptable, changeable, flaky, flighty, and easily bored, dislike routine, and have a tendency to be scattered. Like strong cardinal charts, people with a majority of mutable planets crave action. The difference here, though, is that they will often drop things when they're no longer interesting, which can lead to a reputation of flakiness or unreliability. These type need to learn to stay the course, root down, and finish what they start, even when it gets tedious. And the last one is the weak mutable. Life is serious business. These people struggle with change and have trouble compromising. They expect everyone to yield. Wow. So, something you can do if you do your sign, you can go count up the elements and qualities in your chart. Fill in the boxes below with those numbers. What's standing out? What are you a bit anemic, excuse me. How do you think this shows up in your personality? So you can, when you go to your birth chart, you can look for these things, the fire, earth, find out which ones that are sitting in your chart the most, and then do a check mark. I'm sorry, this is just an exercise that you can do. So we go back and we talked about the qualities. We talked about that. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, because I want to talk about your signs. So here are what we call the different elements. Okay, so we have the fire signs, we have the earth signs, we have the air signs, and we have the water signs. So your fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Your earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The air signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and your water signs is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, so that's what they're talking about when they talk about that. So when we talk about the qualities of the signs, we're talking cardinal, fixed, mutable. So it's only three of those, three elements. So we're talking cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Your fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And then your mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius, and Pisces. Remember, I told you I'm an air sign. You can see I'm an air sign right there. This breaks down the different, and when it comes to qualities, I am a fixed sign. Okay. So when you get your chart, whenever you do your chart, it's going to look similar to this, or it is going to look, and I'm quite sure you guys have already seen what a birth chart looks like. It'll look like this when it's not filled out. Now, going back here, what I did was I went in here and I labeled where each one of these go. Okay. Because I'm Aquarius, I'm masculine. I have masculine energy. Okay. I'm a fixed sign and I'm an air sign. Okay. So if you're a Capricorn, you're earth, cardinal, and feminine. If you are a Sagittarius, you're fire, you're mutable and masculine. If you're Scorpio, you're water sign, you're fixed, and you're feminine. If you're Libra, you're air, cardinal, and masculine. Virgo, earth, mutable, feminine. Leo is fire, fixed, and masculine. So me and Leo connect because, like I said earlier, we're masculine. We have a lot of masculine energy. We're also a fixed sign. Okay. So we got a fire, fixed, and masculine. When we talk about Cancer, Cancer is water, cardinal, and feminine. Geminis are masculine, mutable, and air. Taurus is feminine, fixed, and earth. Aries is masculine, cardinal, and fire. And Pisces is feminine, mutable, and water. Okay? So that's how the birth chart is going to look like that. And then another way you can look at it too is, only reason why I'm going back because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. It's going to look like this. Okay. It's going to look like this. This is what your birth chart is going to look like. Now, this is actually Marilyn Monroe's. June 1st, 1926. She was born at 9:30 a.m. and that's Pacific Standard Time. So this is actually her chart, what her chart looks like. She's a Leo rising. Her Aquarius is her moon and Gemini is her sun. And she's a Western Hemisphere, okay? And this is how her chart looks. Okay? It's got Frank Sinatra chart in here too. So that is what your birth chart looks like. And I really do want you guys to go over to alib.com and do your free chart and then tell me what you see when you come back. Okay, so doing that. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about singleton real quick. Astrology's lone wolves. When you're digging around to find strengths and weaknesses, you may come across a chart where one planet seems to be a lone wolf. In an astrological chart, it is the only one in a particular element, quality, or house. Instead of integrating, it stands out from the pack. The lone wolf is called a singleton. It can create a powerful dynamic where the energy of the chart gets a focal point. Kind of like if you had a horn growing in the middle of your head, it's unique and sure to get some attention. The singleton planet can be the most powerful one in the chart. If you have one in your chart, you'll want to interpret it by sign, house, and aspect. It could shed light on how you funnel your energy. For example, if you only have one fixed planet, this shows that your nature is fluid and moves. But put that one fixed planet, let's say the moon, in your fifth house, okay? And we see that there is a dogged determination to your creative work. Here's an example with elements. You have only one planet in an air sign, and it happens to be Jupiter. It's hanging out in your eighth house in Libra. This could indicate an ability to handle legacies or taxes. If you're in that industry, you may have an unusual talent for managing other people's income. What about houses? Let's say you've got all your planets in a succeeded house and one in angular house. Pay attention to that. It's big stuff. For example, say that the singleton was Gemini in your 10th house. You might be a famous writer or a politician known for rousing speeches. This is fun. This is a fun thing to play around with. Okay? So that is that. You do? Yes, this is a great book. I love it. You can find this book on Amazon because that's where I found it at. And it is really, really good. I'm still kind of confused, even though I've read this book already. As you can see, I've already worked through it. The thing is, going back and reading it helps me too. So that when I get ready to go back to my birth chart, I can look at it and see again what other things, I need to be looking for in there. So the next time we'll talk about the book is Rulership Exaltations and Other Ways to Determine Planetary Power. Okay. So we're going to be talking about that next. And as you see, I told you I had already done some of this on my other birth chart. Okay. All right. So that is enough for that. We'll put that up and now we'll do our reading. Remember, this is just a general reading. Take from the reading what resonates with you. Okay. Do you like Freddie Mercury? From what's the name of the group he was with? He's the one who sings, "We are the champions, my friend." Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember the name of the group, but yeah. What about him? I know he passed away. Yeah. Yeah, I know he passed away, but that's it. So if you want a reading from me, you can look in our descriptive box and hit me up on either one of those areas on our website, or you can go to Black Queens Readings on Facebook and hit me up that way too. Yes, that's right. It was called Queen. That's right. I couldn't remember, but I do remember his name. Yes, I remember. Definitely remember him. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is going on here. What is going on here today, you guys? Woo-wee. You guys, I'm hot. And I'm saying that, I'm talking about temperature-wise. I'm excited. What is going on? Ooh. What are the cards going to tell us today? Uh-oh, look at that. Look at that. Servitude. Being able to give back. Okay, somebody's going to be able to give back if they have not already started. As you know, the winter months definitely changes how we feel about people, right? So because we can change how we feel about people, there is a possibility that you already start giving, and you have the scale there to show the equality in what you're giving back for, okay? All right. I'm going to sleep. I'm in. Okay. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, Cody. Have a good evening and have great dreams. All right. So now we have a message coming to you. Good news coming. You're giving back. Good news is coming. Woo, woo, woo. Uh-oh. Look at that. Talking of wisdom, legacy. Man, this is awesome. Awesome. The good news is you have an opportunity to create a legacy with your family, with your inheritance. All this is coming. This is money, prosperity. I don't want to say it's just money. It could be health, wealth, and money. Let's put it to you like that. There we go. Uh-oh, we have the chariot. The chariot coming in. The chariot is coming in. Let me put it right here so you guys can see it. So the chariot is coming in. And you know, the chariot is talking about protection. The chariot talks about ambition leading forward. You're waiting on that ride to come in. They're there also for protection. Okay, I look at it for protection. Oh, strength. Someone has strength. Someone is gaining strength. Someone has lost strength, but now they're at a point where they've gained it. They're looking at things in a different light. Everything is not doom and gloom. Okay, let me say it like that. Everything is not doom and gloom. So you can look forward. You've already shown that you can give. You know there's good messages coming your way. In those good messages, that's inheritance, tradition, family, legacy, okay? And then you have guiding, being able to guide, being a protector, okay? And then you're having the strength. Because somebody has been weakened. You know, somebody has actually lost that vibe, that drive. That is the word I want to use, drive. Someone's lost that drive and they want it back. And now they have an opportunity to get it back. Wow. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. We know the Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles. A Wheel of Fortune is also talking about change. So with all of this, there comes change. Okay? There comes change. All right? And someone is preparing themselves, having the strength to handle that change. All right? Uh-oh, we have the Empress. She's coming in to let you know, hey, this can be done. Ambition, creativity, making things happen. She's there for you. She's the one who's going to guide you, okay? Guide you in the direction you need to go through. You have to listen, okay? You have to listen. And if you don't listen, you might find yourself in a whole opposite direction. Okay, now we have the Tower card. Okay, so we have the Tower card. So there's some up upheaval, a change, a massive change coming. Okay, doesn't mean that it's something bad. It could be something good, a massive change coming real quick, getting rid of things that no longer are needed in your circle, in your things that are around you, okay? Your life, okay? Your career. It's time. It's time. Somebody's been sitting stagnant for a while, okay? Somebody's been sitting stagnant for a while, and now this upheaval needs to happen, this constant change, okay? Um, so think about it like that, okay? There's a constant change about to happen, a real change. Wow. Then we have the King of Wands. Again, we see majesty, we see authority, okay? We see ambition, we see forethought, okay? Um, Looking at things, helping plan things, making decisions that are definitely going to help you move forward on your journey, okay? On your journey, because this is all about your journey, okay? All right. Um, the the authority that the King of Wands exudes is what you need, because there are times when we feel that we're weak. This is why the strength card came, because we felt weak somewhere. And he's here to say, hey, it's all right. You got it. You got it. It's going to work out for you. Whatever you're asking for, it's going to work out for you. Okay? So let's see what our shadow cards are telling us. What is our shadow card telling us? Let's see what they're telling us. I'm loving this. Yes, 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 yes. Embrace this. Embrace this. Embrace this. And I'm going to say it again. Embrace this. You know what? Okay. I need, before I do that, I need to do one more time. Okay. Now we're talking nostalgia. We're talking reflecting. We're talking about going back. Someone decisions that they're making. I'm seeing innocent at the Six of Cups. Um, and I'm seeing people going back, making decisions, and trying to not, um, just going back enough to learn from whatever it was in your past as a child. The innocence keeps coming out. Someone is making innocent decisions, um, and they don't want to make the wrong decision. So going back helps them to move forward and to grow in the sense of their innocence, not always being innocent, knowing what they need to do. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, we're talking about our achievements. So I'm looking at it from this standpoint. So if we're going back to look at what we did in the past as a child, how our childhood was, and then we come to the point where we're looking at what we have already achieved. So sometimes going back and reflecting is so important. Going back and seeing what was going on in your past don't mean you have to linger there, because sometimes when we linger in our past, some of the bad things creep up. Not to say you should run from them, but you should be able to know how to handle them. But then you look and see all the things that you've already accomplished. Okay. Last but not least, oh wow, we have the Queen of Swords. We have both authority figures in here, making sure that they're showing up, and they're showing up in a way to say, hey, you ain't got to do this by yourself. Okay? You don't have to go through all this by yourself. And this also is a way of saying, showing honesty. Okay? She's here to represent to you the symbol of honesty. You're looking at what happened to you in the past, you're looking at your accomplishments, and she creates that honesty. With she also has a feminine protection like a mother. Okay? And she looks at things with a fair and balanced mind. Okay? A fair and balanced mind. Okay? And also, This is a time to reveal the truth, okay? The innocence is here, and you're looking at your accomplishment, but there, right here, you have an opportunity to see the truth, okay? And for you to say the truth, understand the truth of how things are going with you, okay? Understanding the truth of how things are going. All right? Good, 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 good. That is good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am loving it. Mm. I cannot beat this. Okay? This cannot be beaten with a stick. Okay? Okay. So let's see here what we're talking here. Slower pace, slow down, appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards your destination. Take your time going back, relax. You already have everything in place, it's already been done. Entitled, expecting special treatment without earning it. Be grateful for what you have. Yes, 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 yes. I love that. Who doesn't have discipline? Who doesn't have discipline? Challenging to stay focused, motivated, and take action, leading to feeling stuck. Okay? Wow. Wow. Next one is resistance. Holding on to old beliefs and refusing to adapt can hinder personal growth. Do not resist. Let it happen. Do not try to stop what needs to happen. Sometimes we want to stop it and you can't. You have to let it play itself out. Healing, clarity. Yes, amplify your emotions and bring your shadows to the surface to heal them. Yes, yes, yes. On my show, I've been talking about shadow work, and how important shadow work is to be done. And shadow work is the unconscious side of us, okay? The side we don't show to everybody else, okay? That's what shadow is. The shadow side of you, the dark side of you, okay? And that's where a lot of the hurt and the traumas and the bad experiences sit. And everybody doesn't have access to that. But we need to have access to that in order for us to grow. Okay? Shame and guilt. Oh my God, that goes right with that. Shame and guilt. Feel them without judgment or self criticism. Mistakes do not define your worth. Keep that in mind. It does not define who you are at all. Okay, good. I love that. I love that. Yes, that's right on time. That hits the spot. Okay, that hits the spot. If you're just hanging out with us, thank you. Welcome to Queen Universal Readings Live. Okay, this is a general reading. Take from this reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay, what resonates with you and yours. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what our symbols will tell us. A gambler, reckless, selfish, overestimates ability, doesn't know when to fold them, chaotic, misjudges own capabilities, unpredictable. Woo-wee. A nonconformist often changes the rules and the status quo, courageous of letting go to limiting beliefs, challenges status quo, game changer, and a rebel. Which personality trait do you carry? Stay open, embrace spontaneity, and trust the journey, remaining open to the unexpected twists and turns along the way. Stay awake. Don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace. Yes, 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 yes. Walk away from the drama. Definitely. Challenger. Disregards opinions and feelings of others, difficult in following the rules set by others, intimidating, confrontational, and unmoving. Wow, the challenger. And then we have the photographer. The photographer, time to communicate your feelings, okay? Memories of loved ones or experience, inspire and empower others through wisdom. Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. What is our gemstones going to tell us today? What is our gemstones going to tell us today? Turquoise, happiness. It is time for happiness in our lives. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Yes, yes, yes. We're talking Zen. Walk as if you're kissing the earth with your feet. Gently walk, feeling every bit of it. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Look, you guys, fresh start. As long as I am breathing, in my eyes, I am just beginning. That's right. Always be ready to start over. Okay? Mentally first. Possibility. Wow, I love this. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one and wild, precious life? Wow, I love that. Look, you guys, memories. We talk about the Six of Cups, memories. Memories warm you from the inside, but they also can tear you apart. The dark side of us, right? Right? Okay. One more. Love. Okay. If you love somebody, let them go. For if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. Okay. Keep that in mind. Okay. Now, let's see. Wow. You know what? Sometimes when I'm silent, you guys, it's because I have so much going through my head. Sometimes it's hard for me to focus when I do these readings, and I'm trying to figure out what I need to say because there's so much stuff going through my head. Okay. I know that my deepest desires are the pathways toward my dreams. I am going where it feels right. Yes, yes, yes. I know that exploring my passions will lead me to my purpose. I am doing what feels good. Yes. Sounds like a sense of freedom. I know that every dream in my heart is waiting to bloom. I am ready to grow. Yes. I know that I do not need to avoid making others uncomfortable by playing small. I am taking up space. That's right. Be loud. I know that I will attract everyone and everything aligned with my purpose. I am magnetic. Yes, 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 yes. I know that I am the only one who can determine what isn't and what is right for me. I am the final say. Yes, yes, yes. Understand that you are the final say. Nothing no one does or say is going to change that. Okay? All right? Okay. Resource. It says we are taught to give more, open more, to receive, but to receive, wait a minute, but to receive takes courage, for receiving is subtle, subconscious act of admitting that we cannot do it all. And we can't. What if we were to realize the very art of giving is perfected in the craft of receiving? What if the secret to giving more is to allow yourself to fully, wholeheartedly, and unapologetically receive? Yes, yes, yes. Who has a problem with people giving them stuff? I know I do. When people want to give me things, but I know I get it from my mom. My mom was the type of person, well, she would not turn down anything. She took no matter what. You're going to give that to me? Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes I do that. I have a girlfriend that's always giving away stuff. And it's like, Celia, I was going to bring it over here to you. It's like, okay. So yeah, I don't have a problem with receiving. Depends on what it is too. Okay, 10, 11. Take action. All of this was talking about taking action. Okay, hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Yes, yes, yes. Intuition. Intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self realization, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement long cherished ideals. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and vision a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. These ones keep showing up. Okay. The big break: innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going. You have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Okay, we got the 999. Release. Yes. Oh my God. Balance, finances, success, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Here we go with the ones again. Oh my. High vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling, love, or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like minded people will exceed your expectations. So, when you look at these numbers, if you have any of these numbers and you see them, okay, this is what it's telling you. Okay, one more. 0808, swift action. Taking swift action. Yes. Oh my. Swift action. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So somebody want to get a little love in. Hello, somebody's loving you. Okay? So now we're going to answer the questions for spiritual awakening. Okay? I'm going to ask 6 questions and the cards are going to lead us to the answers. Okay? And this is the life path questions that I'm going to ask. The life path questions I'm going to ask you. Okay, so what you are resisting within yourself. What are you resisting within yourself? What are you resisting within yourself? What are you resisting within yourself? The law of perfection. Choose to view life in all its glory. That is what you're running from. What you have to embody to manifest what you want in the world, that is the law of abundance. Oh, I love this. Open your mind to your prosperous nature. And if you notice, that's what we've been talking about. You notice this whole reading was based off of that, you guys. So that's great. Your greatest resistance. What are you resisting? The law of correlation. Witness the boomerang effect of your beliefs and actions. If you believe something and you want to have something happen and you're doing all the things to make it happen, it will come back to you. Okay? What have you mastered? You've mastered the law of growth. Be steadfast in your faith and stay the course. No matter what's going on, keep your head forward. Focus on what you're going after, okay? What others need to align with you, they need to align with the law of Dharma. Transform their pain into their purpose because that's what you're doing, okay? All right. The sign you have been waiting for, the sign you have been waiting for is the law of power. The law of power. Remember, the truth is who you are, okay? Remember that. Remember, the truth is who you are. Okay, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so let's see what our life lesson is telling us. What is our life lessons telling us today? Let's see what they're telling us. Right on time, right on time, right on time. Yes, 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 yes. So let's see what we got here. Service. When I look at this one right here, this card right here, it tells me service. I feel good when I can help others. Yes. Awesome. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It's not anybody else's position to make you happy or mission. You're supposed to be able to be happy on your own. Adversity. Accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Having a little doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Yes, 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 yes. Now look at denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. I see it. I'm seeing what's going on. And self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes, yes, yes. And having self-esteem is so, so important. So what is our element cards telling us? What is our element cards telling us? Our elements cards are telling us expression. Express your truth. Do not be scared to express your truth. Soothe the fire. Calm the heat in your life. All that chaos, get rid of it. Okay? Embrace life. Be true to your authentic self. Understand how important that is. Imagine a place where your heart feels at home. Yes, yes, yes. New beginning. Again, we talk about fresh starts, new beginning. Flow with life. Flow with life. You are safe. Share your true self. So something is telling somebody to share how they really truly feel about themselves. Maybe you just need to share it with yourself. Hey, this is how I really feel, right? Could be that, right? Okay, so last but not least, let's talk about our numerology cards. The other number cards are our angel cards, okay? So let's see what these are going to tell us. What are these going to tell us? Seven, personal growth. We talked about growth earlier. I think in the spiritual awakening cards. Wow, look at this. 8 plus 5 is 13. Look, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Yes. Uh-oh. 1, new beginning. Here we go. Fresh start, new beginning. So there is a time for somebody to make a change because this is coming up several times in this reading. Several times. Wow, 9 plus 9 is 18. Look, compassion, having compassion for yourself, having compassion for yourself. Look, 9. There we go with the 9 again. We had the 3 nines in the angel number cards. Now we have the 3 nines again. Completion and compassion. Completion and compassion. And last but not least, 3 for creativity. Creativity. Paying attention to it and making it happen. That's what that's about. So, you guys, I really, really enjoyed you hanging out with me tonight, this evening, that is. I hope you guys are having a great. Next time we'll be here will be Monday. So, I'll guess I see you guys back here Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for anybody, okay? Anybody who subscribed to this channel. Thank you guys so much. I really, really enjoy doing this. And I hope you guys take something from this. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for each and every one of you guys who comment. Thank you so much for that. Um, oh, I see. What is this reading? It's just a general reading. Um, you guys, until we actually finish the book, I will be reading from that book for a little bit, but I definitely encourage you guys to definitely get a copy of it too. Okay, can I see this? Can I one, sir? Okay, can you see this? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right then, you guys have a great evening. Bye.